Well, hey, it's Andy. How you doing? So I've been asked a question many times over the last couple days since Donald Trump became our president-elect. And it's actually a question that I've been asked many times over the last couple years and over the majority of my adult life, really. And that question is, how can I be so optimistic in the face of tragedy and suffering, in the midst of all the negative aspects of our reality? And I am here to answer that question for you today. There are two reasons that I remain optimistic in the midst of all that this life has to offer us, both positive and negative. The first reason I am optimistic is that I have faith. I have faith in the love and the peace that sustains all living things. I have faith in humanity. I have faith in the possibility of where we can go. I have looked at where we've been, I look at where we are, and I have this vision for where we can be in the future. I have faith in all that is. This doesn't undermine the fact that life is full of pain and life is full of tragedy and that hard times could be ahead. This doesn't undermine any of that, of those aspects of reality. But I still have faith. I still have this experience of peace, love, and joy that sustains me and pulls me, and I believe will inevitably pull us forward. Number two, I believe that optimism is the only choice or the only orientation of our disposition that can pull us toward positive change. If you think about Jesus of Nazareth, if you think about Mahatma Gandhi, if you think about Martin Luther King Jr., all these revolutionary individuals in history have all been optimistic. Jesus of Nazareth grew up or lived in Roman-occupied Palestine. Mahatma Gandhi lived in and outside of the colonialization period of India. Martin Luther King Jr. lived during the violence and segregation and racial unrest that was in the United States that still is part of our country today. But these individuals were not pessimistic, I promise you. These individuals did not look at life and say, well, this is all going to go to crap, this is all going to fall apart, and we're not going to be able to go anywhere. They weren't pessimistic, they were optimistic. They saw the future, they saw a vision, they saw hope. Martin Luther King's speech was not, I have a nightmare. Martin Luther King's speech was, I have a dream, I have a vision, I have hope for the future, I have faith that sustains me. So the reason I am optimistic during these times, during all times, because tragedy, pain, suffering, these things are not going to go away. This is part of life. But the reason I remain optimistic is I have faith in humanity. I have faith in the peace, love, and joy that sustains us because I experience this and I see it in you and I see it in humanity every day. And two, I remain optimistic because it's the only way I'm going to be able to help push and pull and prod the world to change. It's the only way I'm going to be able to help is if I move toward this vision of the future that I know that we can get to. I know that we can do this together. I have faith and I am optimistic.